The Individual with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, mandates that disabled and special needs students in America receive a free education that meets their unique needs. Adaptive and assistive technologies in the classroom support success in the education environment by creating opportunities for independence, mastery, and increased performance. Assistive technology is any device that supports the needs of the student to allow for independence and self-accomplishment in completing activities and a boost in self-esteem. These devices adapt to the unique needs of the individual student. The assistive technology utilized in the classroom will depend on the type of need or disability of the student. We'll examine some of the most common types in this lesson. However, the ones we'll discuss are by no means all-inclusive, as there are countless types of physical, mental, and learning disabilities that can be supported with assistive technologies. We'll first look at assistive technology for visual impairment support. As an example, let's use Sally, a third-grade student who has been classified as visually impaired. Sally struggles to read books and complete assignments due to her disability. How can we help Sally succeed in the classroom? Students who are visually impaired will likely struggle in a traditional classroom. Viewing things on the board, reading textbooks, and participating in activities all become harder with limited vision. Assistive technology can bridge this gap for students. There are many computer programs or devices designed to assist visually impaired students by converting text to audio or braille. Taking notes during a lecture is not practical for a visually impaired student, so one such program converts audio to braille output. This makes studying a snap, as students have the class discussion or lecture literally at their fingertips in braille. Assistive technology is also helpful for physical impairment support. For example, Jordan is a 5th grade student who is obsessed with sports. However, Jordan rarely gets to participate in athletics because he has a physical disability that limits his movement. Physical impairments or disabilities can range from mild to severe restrictions of mobility and motor control. How can we increase Jordan's participation in physical education? Motorized chairs or scooters enable students to experience independence and newfound freedom in mobility. Another device designed to support hand mobility is easily constructed by punching a pencil through a tennis ball. The ball becomes a hand support and enables students to write freely. This idea can also be used with eating utensils and toothbrushes to provide physically disabled students with the opportunity for self-care. Finally, let's look at how assistive technology can help students who are hearing impaired, such as our 9th grade student named Sam. Sam finds it hard to take notes in class because she does not always catch everything the teacher says. How can Sam's ability to hear what is happening in class be helped? Students who have limitations on hearing may find it hard to take notes effectively or to follow directions in the classroom. Assistive technologies for the hearing impaired can prevent these issues. For example, something as simple as closed caption television or CCTV allows hearing impaired students to follow along on videos and slide presentations. CCTV works by transcribing the audio to text on the screen for students. Assistive listening devices amplify sounds and make it easier for students to keep up in a classroom. They also work with hearing aids or other personal devices to increase one's ability to hear. Assistive technologies are devices that support the needs of students to allow for independence and self-accomplishment in completing activities and a boost in self-esteem. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act requires schools to support the needs of students with disabilities, and this is often done by integrating assistive technologies into the classroom. There are countless types of assistive technologies depending on the unique need of the student. Devices such as text-to-braille software help support visually impaired students in the classroom by creating options for them to engage with course materials. Motorized chairs and other assistive technologies empower physically impaired students with the freedom to move about in the classroom. Students with hearing impairment benefit greatly from assistive technologies such as closed caption television or CCTV, which allows hearing impaired students to follow along on videos and slide presentations, as well as assistive listening devices, as they gain the ability to participate in classroom activities that may have been hindered by a reduction in hearing.